What would you do if your SUV hit you with a $4,000 repair tomorrow? Most people panic because most SUVs are not built to survive. But a few Japanese models are different. They almost never break. They run for decades, and they save their owners thousands every year. Some pass 400,000 miles without a major failure. Some barely lose value, and some are so stable that mechanics rarely see them. These 7 Japanese SUVs were built for one purpose: endurance. Engines that refuse to die, transmissions that stay clean, hybrids designed to outlive everything around them, stay until the end. Because the final reveal exposes a hidden pattern inside every reliable SUV on this list, a pattern most drivers never notice until it's too late. Lexus NNX. Most luxury SUVs break early. This one refuses to. The Lexus NX is not built for drama. It is built for stability. Its hybrid system delivers smooth power with almost no mechanical stress, steady torque, predictable acceleration, and no turbo pressure to fail. The drivetrain stays cool, even in long highway runs. Everything feels controlled, clean, and engineered for long-term use. The body is shaped for efficiency, not flash. Clean lines reduce drag and lower engine load over time. LED lighting improves visibility and cuts accident risk. Panel gaps stay tight even at high mileage. Nothing here is overstyled. Everything is built to survive weather and daily abuse without degrading. This is where the NX destroys its rivals. Hybrid failure rates stay under 3% past 150,000 miles. Gas engines routinely pass 250,000 miles with no major repairs. The transmission remains one of the most stable in this segment. Mechanics report the same thing. The NX only comes in for fluids. No turbos, no air suspension, no catastrophic electronics, just longevity. The interior is built like a long-term machine, not a fashion model. Buttons are simple. Screens are stable. Electronics rarely glitch. Materials resist wear even after years of use. Seats keep their shape past 100,000 miles. Noise stays low because insulation doesn't degrade. The cabin survives heat, humidity, and constant use without rattles. It feels premium, but more importantly, it stays premium. This is the part most SUVs fail at. The NX doesn't. Annual maintenance averages $450, while similar German SUVs burn $1,200 to $2,000. 5-year resale holds above 60% compared to 35% on many competitors. You spend less, lose less, and keep the car longer. That is why the NX ranks first. Mazda CX-5. Most compact SUVs feel disposable. This one is engineered to last. The CX-5 delivers smooth, predictable power from its Skyactiv engines. No turbos on the base engines, which eliminates long-term heat failures. Torque arrives clean without stressing the drivetrain. Consumer Reports notes its engine remains stable even at higher mileage. Steering is tight, braking is consistent, and the 6-speed automatic avoids the long-term problems common in CVTs. Mazda designed the CX-5 with controlled airflow and efficient cooling. The front grille feeds the engine evenly, reducing thermal stress. LED headlights improve night safety. Consumer Reports highlights them as a strong point. Panel rigidity keeps noise low and prevents premature wear. Nothing squeaks, nothing flexes. It stays solid even after years of rough roads. This is where Mazda surprises people. Consumer Reports gives the CX-5 a 5 out of 5 reliability rating in multiple model years. J.D. Power lists fewer engine, drivetrain, and electrical complaints than most of its rivals. The 6-speed automatic has one of the lowest failure rates in the segment. Many CX-5 units pass 200,000 miles with only fluids and brake service. No CVT, no turbo stress, no hybrid complexity, just durability. Mazda builds the cabin like a premium product. Buttons stay sharp even after years of use. Electronics rarely glitch. Consumer Reports lists excellent electronics reliability. Seats resist wear and cracking. Noise levels stay low because insulation does not fall apart over time. HVAC systems last long without compressor failures. The cabin looks expensive but behaves like a long-term tool. Everything feels tight, controlled, and reliable under daily use. Annual maintenance often stays around $470, significantly below many rivals. 5-year resale remains near 55%, outperforming Ford, Chevrolet, and Nissan in its class. Consumer Reports calls it one of the best long-term ownership values in the segment. It simply costs less to own and keeps delivering long after others fade. Toyota Harrier. Some hybrids fail early. This one survives year after year without a single major issue. The Harrier's 2.5-liter hybrid delivers smooth torque with minimal engine strain. No turbochargers, no overheating problems, no sudden power spikes. Acceleration is clean, controlled, and shock-free for the drivetrain. Toyota's hybrid system adjusts power distribution intelligently, reducing long-term wear. Consumer Reports consistently ranks Toyota hybrids among the most dependable in the world. The Harrier's exterior is designed for aerodynamic efficiency, which lowers engine load and fuel consumption. Its front cooling layout protects the hybrid components from heat stress. LED lighting improves nighttime safety, a reliability factor that reduces accident-related costs. Panel rigidity is high, preventing rattles and structural fatigue over long-term use. Everything is shaped to last, not to chase trends. This is where the Harrier dominates. The hybrid battery and powertrain show extremely low failure rates, often below 1 to 2% after 150,000 miles. Toyota's eCVT has virtually no mechanical breakdown points compared to traditional automatics. Many Harrier units in Japan push 250,000 to 300,000 miles with only basic maintenance. Toyota's internal durability testing confirms long-term stability far above industry averages. Mechanics call it one of the least problematic hybrids ever built. The Harrier interior is built for longevity, not gimmicks. Controls are simple, durable, and resistant to long-term wear. Seats hold their structure past 100,000 miles with minimal sag. Electronics are stable. Toyota's infotainment systems show very low failure rates. Materials resist fading and cracking even in hot climates. The cabin remains quiet because insulation and seals hold up over years of driving. It feels premium, but the real strength is how well it survives time. Annual maintenance often stays around $430 to $500, far lower than most hybrid competitors. 5-year resale values remain high, often above 60%, outperforming Ford Escape Hybrid, Honda Passport, and Nissan Murano. Fuel efficiency and battery reliability combine to save owners thousands over the life of the vehicle. It's one of the smartest long-term hybrid investments available. Infiniti QX60. Some luxury SUVs age fast. This one was rebuilt to last. The QX60 uses a 3.5-liter V6 paired with a smooth 9-speed automatic. No CVT, meaning far fewer long-term transmission failures than the previous generation. Power delivery is clean and predictable, reducing engine stress on long trips. Throttle response remains stable even at high mileage. Consumer Reports confirms the new powertrain is dramatically more reliable than older models. The body design improves airflow and enhances cooling to protect the V6 during heavy loads. LED headlights deliver strong night visibility rating, good in safety tests. Body rigidity was increased in the redesign, strengthening long-term durability. Weather seals and panel fits show excellent consistency over repeated use. Nothing here is styled for trend chasing. Everything supports long-term function. The 2022 Plus QX60 shows significant reliability improvements, with far fewer transmission and electrical complaints. Consumer Reports gives it above-average predicted reliability in engine, drivetrain, and electronics. The V6 platform has a history of reaching 200,000 to 250,000 miles with routine maintenance. Major failure rates drop dramatically thanks to the switch away from the old CVT. Mechanics confirm the new QX60 is a different SUV, far more stable and predictable. Infiniti upgraded cabin materials for long-term durability. Buttons and touch points hold up well past 80,000 miles with minimal wear. Electronics are more stable than previous generations. Fewer glitches, fewer resets. Seats use firmer padding to prevent sagging in high-mileage vehicles. Noise insulation stays consistent, keeping the cabin quiet even after years of driving. HVAC systems show improved reliability thanks to better component cooling. The interior feels upscale, but more importantly, it ages gracefully. Annual maintenance averages $550 to $650, lower than German rivals that often exceed $1,200. Resale values hold around 50 to 55% after 5 years, outperforming Acura MDX and Nissan Pathfinder. The switch to a modern 9-speed transmission reduces future repair risk significantly. It delivers luxury feel without luxury-level repair bills. Mazda CX-30. Most small SUVs cut corners. This one outperforms its entire class. The CX-30 uses Mazda's Skyactiv engines with no turbo stress on the base models. Power delivery is smooth and controlled, protecting internal components over long mileage. The 6-speed automatic is one of the most reliable transmissions in the segment. No CVT, no belt failures. Consumer Reports ranks the CX-30 among the top performers in daily drivability and engine smoothness. Steering is sharp, but never overworks the suspension or drivetrain. The body features reinforced chassis points that keep structural flex low over time. Mazda's aerodynamic profile reduces wind load and improves highway efficiency. LED headlights offer strong nighttime visibility, earning good IIHS ratings. High-quality paint and corrosion protection keep the exterior intact even after years in harsh climates. The SUV feels tight and solid because the exterior is engineered for long-term use, not cost-cutting. This is where the CX-30 becomes a standout. Consumer Reports gives it 5 out of 5 reliability, with top marks in engine, transmission, and electronics. Failure rates for major components are significantly lower than Hyundai Kona, VW Taos, and Nissan Rogue Sport. Many owners report 150,000 plus miles with no major repairs. Mazda's non-turbo setup avoids the high heat failures seen in many competitors. Mechanics consistently describe it as one of the least problematic small SUVs on the market. Mazda uses higher-grade materials than most subcompact SUVs. Buttons and switches resist long-term wear. Seats keep shape and firmness even after 80,000 to 100,000 miles. Infotainment electronics show fewer failures than touchscreen-heavy rivals. Cabin noise stays low because insulation and seals hold up well over time. HVAC systems have excellent reliability scores, with fewer compressor failures compared to the segment average. The interior feels premium, but more importantly, it ages like a premium product. Annual maintenance often stays between $450 to $550, below many rivals. 5-year resale values hold around 50 to 55%, outperforming Kia Seltos, Hyundai Kona, and VW Taos. Lower insurance costs and extremely low repair frequency make it one of the smartest budget-friendly long-term buys. You get premium build quality without premium repair bills. Toyota Land Cruiser. Some SUVs struggle past 150,000 miles. This one isn't even warmed up by then. The Land Cruiser's turbo hybrid powertrain delivers controlled torque with reduced engine stress. The electric motor fills power gaps, preventing strain during acceleration. Toyota tuned the system for longevity, not peak speed. Throttle response stays smooth under load, protecting the drivetrain. Consumer Reports notes the platform provides exceptional predictability and control. The structure uses Toyota's TNGA-F body-on-frame platform, designed for strength and long-term rigidity. High ground clearance protects the underbody from impact and corrosion. LED headlights maintain strong visibility. IIHS scores them good in most trims. Cooling systems are oversized, reducing thermal stress in hot climates. Everything is shaped to survive decades of rough use, not 5 years of styling trends. The Land Cruiser's reputation is built on extreme reliability. Toyota engines on this platform routinely exceed 300,000 to 400,000 miles worldwide. Hybrid components have low failure rates thanks to Toyota's proven system shared with Lexus models. Mechanical simplicity, no air suspension, no high-stress turbos, keeps failure points minimal. Mechanics consistently report Land Cruisers don't break. They outlast everything around them. The cabin uses durable materials designed to endure long-term wear. Buttons and switches are mechanical, not fragile touch surfaces. Seats maintain support after 100,000 plus miles of real-world use. Infotainment and electronics rely on Toyota's stable, low-failure systems. Noise insulation holds strong even in aging models. The design prioritizes longevity over luxury gimmicks. Everything is built to work for decades. Resale value is among the strongest in the world, often 70% plus after 5 years. Annual maintenance is moderate for a large SUV, typically $600 to $750, but major failures are extremely rare. Compared to Land Rover Defender and Jeep Grand Cherokee, the Land Cruiser's long-term ownership cost is dramatically lower. You pay more upfront, but it returns value through lifespan. Lexus GX. Some luxury SUVs fall apart with age. This one becomes stronger with mileage. The Lexus GX uses a turbocharged 3.4-liter V6 tuned for stability, not aggressive boost. Power delivery is smooth and evenly distributed to reduce drivetrain stress. The 10-speed automatic keeps RPM low, protecting internal components. Off-road capability adds no long-term strain thanks to Toyota's torque management system. Consumer Reports highlights the GX's exceptionally predictable performance across long-term ownership. Built on the TNGA-F body-on-frame platform, the GX benefits from the same structural stability as the Land Cruiser. High ground clearance protects vital components from road damage. LED headlights meet high IIHS visibility standards, lowering accident risk. Reinforced frame sections reduce long-term body flex and maintain rigidity. The exterior is functional and durable, engineered for decades of use. This is the GX's strongest feature. Previous generations frequently reached 300,000 to 400,000 miles with basic service. The new model inherits the same Toyota durability, but adds a more efficient powertrain. Major system failure rates are extremely low across Lexus SUV platforms. J.D. Power consistently ranks Lexus as one of the top brands for dependability. Mechanics describe it simply: GX models don't die, owners just replace them by choice. The GX interior uses materials that resist wear long after typical luxury SUVs fade. Buttons and switches are physical, reducing electronic failure risk. Seats maintain support past 100,000 miles without sagging. Lexus infotainment is stable and low failure. Consumer Reports ranks it above European systems. Noise insulation stays effective even as mileage climbs. Air conditioning and heating systems are known for exceptional longevity. This is a cabin built to withstand time, heat, cold, and heavy use. Resale values stay exceptionally high, often 65 to 70% after 5 years. Annual maintenance averages $550 to $700, far below Mercedes GLE and BMW X5. Long-term repair risk is dramatically lower than nearly all luxury competitors. It's one of the few premium SUVs where the ownership cost makes financial sense. Most SUVs lose strength as the years go by, but these 7 Japanese models do the opposite. They stay tight, they stay predictable, and they protect your wallet long after other SUVs start breaking down. Every mile becomes cheaper, every year becomes easier, and the long-term cost of ownership drops far below the competition. That's why people who care about reliability don't chase trends. They choose machines built to survive. If you want more videos that show the truth behind the cars that last, subscribe to Gastail, because every week we reveal another part of the automotive world most drivers never see.